Hello, friends. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Wednesday. It's 9 o'clock, so you know what that means. I'm on TV. I got real ready today. Not really. My best no COVID makeup look. I really do hope y'all are doing well. I know that many people are stressed on lockdown. Kids are driving them crazy. So wherever you find yourself tonight, I'm sorry. And hey, Kathy. And I do hope that you find this next 20 minutes to be relaxing and inspiring. So hey, Patience. So I am going to make a card tonight. And Kathy, I don't know if I've told you, but my sister's name is Kathy. So I have a special fondness for Kathy's. I am making a card for a baby. So let me know, when is the last time one of your friends had a baby? Y'all tell me in the comments. I'm asking y'all a question. When is the last time one of y'all's friends or someone you know had a baby? Hi, Brooke. How are you? Good to see you. So I'll answer the question. Believe it or not, my husband and I, we're in our upper 40s. And we are in a Sunday school class with a whole bunch of sweet children. Not really, but younger people. And we have 3 babies being born. 2 babies. Okay, so January you had a friend that had a grandbaby. Yes, you had Penny. So yeah, we had 2 babies born in our Sunday school class on Monday and another one on the way. Okay, your niece had a baby boy last year, Kathy. Very good. And you have a friend with a baby due soon. Awesome. So we're going to make a baby card today. And we're going to use this cutest stamp set called Hoot Hoot Hooray. It is a cute stamp set that is retiring. So it's definitely one you want to add to your stamp collection if you don't have it. Okay. And we're going to do a fancy fold tonight because I had a friend that asked me about a card that I sent her. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to make that on Facebook Live tonight. So I've got it sort of halfway made. Hey, Kim Treslow. But I'm not going to show you the whole card made because I haven't completely finished it yet. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to move you up to my crafting space here. All right. Get everything out of the way. So I hope you guys are doing well. I know there's no one that says, I love a good lockdown. Everyone's a little bit tired of whoever they're with, no matter who you are, or you're tired of being alone. I know some people have older kids, and so I'm sorry for you. And call me anytime. I walk almost every day, and I am happy to chit-chat with you. All right. So we're going to make what's called an interlocking gatefold card using the Hip Hip Hooray stamp set. So you're going to start with a 5.5 by 8.5 card base, okay? You just take a piece of cardstock and cut it in half. Very simple, all right? And then the next thing you're going to do, and I'm going to write this down for y'all on this piece of paper. So dang it, my blend decided to act like a goofball. Let me get a different one. All right, of course all I have next to me is blends. So 5.5 by 8.5 is the base, but you're going to score it at 2 1/8. So let me scoot this down where you can see it. So 2 and 1 small hash mark, which is 2 1/8. And then 6 3/8. Okay, so let's write that down. 2 1/8 6 3/8. Okay. And then that you're going to fold it inwards. Okay, so this creates what you call, this is getting to our gatefold. Okay, this is the start of it. All right, now what we're going to do is I've got 3 strips of gold foil, and they are 5.5 by 1 3/4. Okay, and what we're going to do with those 3 strips of gold, once we find them, oh, they were upside down so I couldn't see them. Okay, so now what we're going to do, hi Susie and Paula, maybe I already said hi to Paula, but hi again. All right, so what we're going to do is, so we want these strips to line up properly. Okay, and we want them to be sort of spaced evenly. All right, so we're just going to let that go for a second. We kind of gathered that there needs to be just a tiny space above and below each strip. All right, so now what we're going to do is take some tear and tape, and we're going to tape this strip on one side. This is very important. So we're going to tape this strip on the left. We're going to take this strip on the right. And then we're going to tape this strip to the left. So, just like so. All right, so your card is going to open like this. Isn't that cool? So I sent a card to my friend Connie, and she said, I want to know how to make that. So that's what we're doing. Now, this is a baby card, so you're probably wondering, what in the world is she using gold for? Well, and this is purple Posy, by the way, one of my favorite colors. And it is a great, it's a great color. We do not have an ink pad that matches it, but Highland Heather goes great. And we do have purple Posy blends, which we'll get to. All right, so now you're going to use 3 strips of, this is the Ornate Garden Designer Series paper. So I love this pattern on the Ornate Garden. That is just the white with the little flowers. If that doesn't say baby, then I don't know what does. So these strips are 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. And this, of course, is the gold. Okay. So now you're going to slap your strips down to the gold. I went for a long walk and I designed this card in my head using the Tropical Oasis Designer Series paper. And then when I got home, I really remembered that I had all these baby cards to make. So I changed gears as I was walking up the stairs. Do you do that? I do that. It's so funny. All right, now, I'm trying to see logistically, like, is this gonna really open up? Like, it's gonna have to be attached. It's gonna have to be smaller than yep. So this may or may not work. We'll see. All right. It's always fun to make something live. Yes, okay. Let's just go The card I sent her, I'm trying to picture what it looked like, and I'm just going to make it like it looked like, and we'll just make it work. Okay. This is what happens when you don't try something before you go on Facebook Live. Why am I cracking y'all up? All right, so we're going to punch a little white strip out with our pretty little punch there. And we're going to pop out our Welcome Little One. That's what we're using. And because I'm using blending markers, of course, I'm going to use my Memento ink pad. And that's going to go, ooh, this is going to be a tight fit. We'll see if it works. Not working. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to have the rocking chair and not the Welcome Little One. That's going to be perfectly fine. All right, now what we're going to do is grab our light purple Posy. And y'all, what are the chances that those were right on top? They were right on top. I cannot believe that. We need our rocking horse color. I'm going to make him be light brown. And then I'm going to let the wood be dark brown. Okay, so the little bear, hey Terry, the little bear on there is going to be purple Posy. Because he's a teddy bear, right? So he can be a cute color. I'm not really blending though. I'm just going to color him straight. And we're going to color our rocking horse. This is actually ivory. That would be a neat color to color our little rocking horse. And I know you could probably color his hooves black, but I'm not going to. Little horsey. And I'm gonna color this wooden part with the dark, this is called dark crumb cake, so it's just a little bit of a darker brown to make it look like wood. Then I'm also gonna pull in this darker brown here for this little leather strap. And you know what, I think I'm gonna give him a little dark to his mane and his tail. Give him a little excitement there. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop that down, and it's just gonna work like, yep, it is. But I want to kind of outline that a little bit, so I'm gonna show you a little trick that I do with my punches sometimes. So sometimes when I don't, like, it just makes me sad to put a straight like punched down without it being cute inside. So what I did is I punched that out. I'm going to trim this down a little bit, and I'm just going to slap this in half. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to show you. I'm just going to pop that onto there. And I want to make it longer on the outsides, not taller, because it won't open properly. So now, isn't that cuter? Do you love it? All right, now what we're going to do is pop that on with the dimensionals. Now, you want to put the dimensionals in the middle, because keep in mind we're going to need, this card's going to need to open so you can read it. Right there. All right, so it still opens. Thank goodness. I was like, how is that actually going to work? Thank you, Facebook Live. All right, but the last thing we're going to do, because this is a little baby card, it has to be sweet. So we're going to put a little ribbon on it. And I'm going to tie it. This is the crinkled seam binding ribbon. So dainty, and it's perfect for a little baby. So I'm going to double. It's pretty thin. So when I find like say you have twine or say you have ribbon that's pretty thin, if you double it, then that gives you just the amount that you need. Okay. And I always just kind of play around, like, do I like it there? Do I want it here? I definitely want it up here. And we're going to pop that on with a glue dot. Is that not the cutest little baby card? And then you open it and you can write in there. All right. Now I am going to insist on having the inside say welcome little one. So I'm going to wash my stamp here. Thank you, Kathy. I'm going to wash my stamp, and I'm going to use Highland Heather, which is a great companion to Purple Posy. And then I'm just going to stamp that joker right in here. So, sorry. So you've got your little welcome little one on the inside, and that's just the sweetest little thing. So it's purple, so you know I don't have to search around for whether it's going to be pink or blue, because purple will go either way. All right, so you could also create a card using You Made My Day, and you could use the flip side of this paper and make a little daisy. Wouldn't that be cute? You could use that, and then you could certainly use yeah, I do love Highland Heather. You could use this Always Here For You, Happy Birthday, and Hoot Hoot Hooray. So you could make a whole quintuple set of gatefold. This is called interlocking gatefold cards for your friends. So I hope you've enjoyed this card, and happy stamping. After I get off of here, as usual, I will... you want to actually make sure, I just thought of this, make sure that your ribbon sticks to the actual die cut piece and not the other layer, which is what I did. So make sure it sticks to the punched piece there. Cool. All right. I thank you all for watching. That was quick and crazy. And here's the dimensions. You know they'll be up on my blog and on my Facebook next week. Thanks for watching, and when I get off of here, I'm going to do a drawing for a winner. All right, good night, friends. Bye-bye.